Hi everybody, Phil the Issues Guy. Game of Thrones Season 7 is right around the corner, and more than ever, theories are really popular. People getting into in video or in blogs or just articles, getting into how this will all end in Season 7 and 8, how the books will end, what does it all mean? People are really getting into this. It seems like almost every day another one pops up. So I guess it's about time that I throw my hat into the ring and share with you guys some of my thoughts, some of my theories about Game of Thrones. What does it all mean? Where is it all going? Now, I've never really done anything like this before, so please comment away in the comment section below about what you think of some of my theories and what are some of yours. Now, here's the thing. Some of these are going to be unpopular, some of these are going to be different than what other people say, but I do really believe all of this stuff wholeheartedly. I might be the only person that thinks some of this stuff, and that's probably good, but I'm still going to share with you guys my thoughts about all this. I don't care what anyone tells me not to do. And also, please subscribe so you can join us all season long for Game of Thrones coverage. So without any more hesitation, let's get right to this. A few of my top theories of Game of Thrones going into Season 7. This first one, I think, will be beneficial to Westeros surviving long term. So people often talk about Brienne, whether people think she may end up with Jaime in some sort of illicit affair, Jaime Lannister, or Tormund Giantsbane. Something might happen, that there's a connection of sorts. I do think these three characters will meet up at some point, but they will not be alone. Tormund will also bring a friend. So this friend will love picnic baskets. Hey, boo-boo! Yes, he will. He will love picnic baskets. They will have a ritualistic picnic of sorts that will turn into a foursome. And within this foursome, a child will be birthed. This child will be taken away and put in a very safe place and guarded. Now, this child will grow, be trained, and ultimately turn into the greatest fighter in all of Westeros history. This child will not be able to be stopped. So if the White Walkers and the armies of the Whites, if they are able to win this war that's coming, then this will be the last-ditch hope. And this child will rise up eventually and be able to destroy the army of the dead, all him or herself. It's going to be an incredible time, and I really believe that this ritualistic foursome picnic will happen, and that child will save Westeros one day. In episode 1 of Season 7, Tyrion Lannister will approach a dragon and go to pet it, and it's going to look like a safe situation, but that dragon is going to eat Tyrion. And then later in the season, he will be pooped out, and throughout that poop, a living piece of shit will be born that will eventually rule Westeros from the Iron Throne. The whole series is going to end panning out of the Iron Throne with a big piece of dragon poo sitting on the throne that is Tyrion Lannister. The whole plot of the Sand Snakes on the show were really just to inspire a Ninja Turtle alternate universe. If anyone saw the movie Turtles Forever, we know that there are many different universes that the Ninja Turtles lay in. And the Sand Snakes of Dorne on the television show are just another one of those elements. Alaria Sand originally was supposed to be the fourth of the turtles, but ultimately it didn't work out that way, and there were some misfires with trying to make her like a splinter-like creature, so it ultimately didn't work out. So I think the biggest problem was not to fully embrace their turtle nature of all their powers. I think it's illicitly incorrect to try to judge Dorne based on everything else in Game of Thrones. I think we need to focus on that and think about it more as an allegory to one of the many universes in the Ninja Turtles multiverse, and that's how we should judge it. I do think that the whole tale of Game of Thrones could just be in the imagination of Sansa looking into a snow globe as she watches Robert and Joffrey walking down, heading towards Winterfell. I think it could all just be in her mind, something that she has projected. I also think that Gendry will be important in the wars to come because he will be one of the few forces that they have there that can craft Valyrian steel weapons. It might not be full swords, maybe arrow tips, maybe some other things, but I think Gendry is going to be extremely important for that situation. I think Arya is going to murder Jon Snow once she figures out that he cheated death and want to kill that zombie bastard as she re-embraces the many-faced god and expels her Stark-like tendency. I think Cersei is going to marry herself. I think Theon will have the first ever Westerosian cock transfer from Euron when he gets killed. He will have Qyburn perform the operation. The White Walkers were only awoken to stop that crazy Dragon Queen. Ned Stark isn't really dead, and he warged into many characters throughout the series, including Littlefinger, and he's who pushed Lysa Arryn out the moon door to protect his daughter. Finally, Drogo would have got better if Daenerys didn't smother him to death. Now I'll stop there, but I have plenty of more. So please let me know in the comment section below not only some of your unpopular theories about Game of Thrones, but also if you'd like to see more of these kind of videos from me in the future. Now, some of you might ask, where the hell did you come up with all these crazy, kooky theories you have? Now, I'll be honest, I did have a little bit of help from somebody, from my favorite psychic, Miss Cleo, who said, "Oh, Phil, I need to tell you about some silly Game of Thrones theories." And I said, "Miss Cleo, why are you singing?" She said, "I just need to let you know that the people need to know what happens on Game of Thrones." And I said, "Okay, I will take your gospel and I will share it with the people." And that's exactly what I'm doing here. So thank you to everyone that checked out this video. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, share the channel with a friend. Also join us all season long for Game of Thrones coverage, both serious and a little goofy. Also have to send a big thank you to Jonnie Giantsbane for editing this video for me. Lots of love, Johnny. And to everybody else, have a great week and cannot wait to talk to you guys after every episode of Game of Thrones. I will talk to you all very soon. Thank you.